We've got introducing first Delfine.
This bout is good.
The fans are ready, and it looks like... And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. The straight right just misses. The first fight between Persoon and Katie Taylor was extremely close. A lot of people felt Delfine Persoon beat her, but in the second fight, Katie Taylor, the clear winner.
So let's be honest, Persoon's first loss was controversial. She has to prove it was wrong, all wrong. So when she comes in, her game plan is going to be upped by 100%. Her mindset is going to be on focus, on point, 100%. Now, Katie Taylor, we know her pedigree, we know what she's capable of, we know what skills she has. She is probably one of the best female fighters in the world. But for once, the first time in her career, questions started to be asked.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
She scores with that counter. The courage on display here is incredible. You'd like to see more jabs. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but here we go for round two. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're training to fight a swarmer, Johnny, you know this better than anybody. You have got to be in peak physical condition because they're not going to let you breathe.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
She throws a punch. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Good counter shot by her. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. They drop their guard, they get caught. Caution is being thrown to the wind. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Even I've got to...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You still want to fight?
Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns in the last round. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Beautiful counter punch. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot by her. Missing with the hook. How about that time counter shot? He got clipped by that counter. Lucky that hook didn't score. They exchanged punches. A perfect counter shot. Swing and a miss with the hook. No rest for the weary. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talking about Katie Taylor in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax.
And win this round. Get out there and
Shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
There's the bell to start round 4. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Punch, counter punch. Nice counter. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Failing to score with that right hook. That left hook misses. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Incredible work rate. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
These are not...
Time for the 5th round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
A perfect counter lands. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
It's the one who draws first blood.
That will do it. They want no more. And that is that. They surrender. This is over.